Riven here. Today is another build showcase and it's Kompressa. Let's start with the mods immediately. So the mods I'm using on Kompressa is Galvanized Shot, gives you status chance and on kill. You get direct damage per status effect on a target, which gives you a lot of damage. Lethal Torrent, fire rate, multi-shot, very powerful. I'm using Galvanized Diffusion, multi-shot. On kill, you get even more multi-shot. Brand new mod that came out this update, Jade Shadow. It's called Pistol Elementalist. So it nearly doubles your damage on slash, heat, electricity, toxin, blast, and gas damage. And because we are using, or I'm using heat, this is very, very good. Plus also it gives you 60% reload speed, so it helps a lot. For the elements, I'm using Jolt, Pistol Pestilence, Scorch, and Prime Heated Charge. So Scorch and Prime Heated Charge gives me heat, it doesn't combine with anything else. And Pistol Pestilence and Jolt give you corrosion. And Kompressa comes with Viral, fully made. So it's very powerful stat-wise, you don't need any buffers. Buffers will help, but you don't really need them. So yeah, these are the mods I'm using. For the Arcane, I'm using Cascadia Empowered. What this does is on status effect, deal additional flat 750 damage to the matching damage type of the status effect. What this means, if you consistently proc these statuses, you will do additional flat 750, so add an additional 750 here, so you're hitting like a truck, shooting 10 projectiles, even more if you kill enemies, you get even more projectiles. So yeah, it's very, very powerful. One very important thing you need to know, you need to have over 100% status chance for the Cascadia Empowered to be very efficient. It's not that efficient at all if you have less, because your status procs are not that consistent. You need to think about it. So if you had 90% status chance, there's a 10% chance that I don't proc any status, which means that I will not do additional 750 flat damage onto enemies. So yeah, it's kinda a must-have to have 100% status chance on Kompressa, and it's very easy to get just by having these three mods. They help a lot to get you to the cap. So yeah, these are the mods, the Arcane, those are the stats. Time to show you in game. So I'm going to spawn a bunch of Corrupted Heavy Gunners, Steel Path version 195, and I'm going to shoot them once in the chest. And you can see that I nearly procced all my corrosion stacks, all viral stacks, and 31 heat procs just by shooting them once. So if I were to shoot multiple times, there are 120 stacks of heat and cap, viral, and corrosion. So yeah, it's very, very powerful. So if I were to just hold my trigger and kill these guys and get some Galvanized Diffusion stacks to get more projectiles, you can see it's obliterates them in seconds. It's very, very powerful. For single target DPSing, this is very good. For clearing, this thing did get nerfed way back. It used to have punch through, or you can use punch through for your bubbles to pierce through enemies and hit multiple enemies, which worked really well with this and made clearing very, very powerful. But then they disabled the entire punch through on Kompressa entirely, and it kind of nerfed the whole clearing, but single target became pretty much the same, nothing changed. For people wondering why I'm not using AoE, what's it called? It's called Primed Fulmination. I don't have nowhere to place this. It's very scarce with mods. And also, even if I could place this, the AoE is not that impressive, if I can find it. Where's the AoE? They were supposed to be showing some kind of AoE. I don't see it at all. Oh, there it is. So 2.4 is kind of low, and this 44% blast radius will not that much increase the AoE. You still need to shoot the enemy next to him and stuff like that. So the clear overall is not that good. And not only that, you I can't even replace it with anything else. Maybe I can remove this, which I will lose fire rate, I will lose multi-shot, I will lose damage for like minor clear, and the clear isn't that even that great, so yeah, I will not recommend. For the other things, you can also like remove Scorch and put like Frostbite instead, and you have Viral Blast and Corrosion, which gives it clear. That also helps a lot. So if I were to shoot this guy, instead of proccing heat procs, I will proc a lot of blast procs, and we can see the enemy, everybody around in a 5-meter radius is taking damage. So you can do that to fix your clear. It doesn't kill heavy gunners, but don't mind that, you will not going to be fighting 20 corrupted heavy gunners, 100, nearly 200 levels all the time. So you're going to be fighting like the butchers and the lancers and the other weak enemies most of the time, so they will die from the blast explosion easily. So you can do blast, you can do heat, it's all up to you what you enjoy more. I find the heat one much stronger because you procs a lot. Also, if you have a Riven, what I rolled on my Riven for is multi-shot status chance. It makes pretty much it fixes a lot of problems, like I have a lot more status chance, I shoot too many projectiles. If I were to focus on a really perfect Kompressa Riven, I will look for Kompressa with multi-shot status chance and heat. I find that like the strongest to make the best synergy with other elements and overall DPS. But I got one stat less, which is just multi-shot status chance, which I'm happy with. So you only remove the Scorch or the Frostbite for a Riven, which gives you a lot more projectiles from 10.8 to 16.5, and I just annihilate enemies quicker. I proc you more heat. Yeah, 120 from 4 shots. This guy is burning to death. It's very, very powerful. As you can see, these corrupted heavy gunners are dying very, very fast. Yeah, so that was Kompressa. It's one of my most used secondaries. I don't switch that much my secondaries, but it's my most used. I hope this build helped a lot. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Please leave a like, it will help me a lot. And see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.